Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hey, this is round 9. I am slacking to even send this video out, but I'm going to try to hurry up and bang through this really fast because banquet's going on and got some other stuff I'm trying to do. But yeah, we do win this round. We don't finish above P3 either. So yeah, let's get that out of the way. But here we have, this is Path 1, Section 1, 2 fights. The second fight's more of the niche fight I have to take. I'm gonna use my 7-star rank 2 Negasonic here. I think she's like 660. Really easy cheesy fight here. You know, parry's like a built-in wag, so everything's passive. The instant rates are passive and just kind of heavy. Keep my distance so the regen doesn't really get, you know, out of hand. And even if it did, I think her damage would easily do enough to outweigh this. So yeah, not a big threat here. Plus, because I'm running Captain America for this Enchantress fight and it's on Malchism, I didn't want to use a Cosmic, Science, or Tech because I would have got a debuff. And here I had a backup place of wags so I could parry safe, stay away from SP1s, basically play her the same way I did last season, except we don't need the tactic to have the debuffs. In this case, we want to stay away from debuffs. So ideal here is to build some shield charges. I can parry safely without triggering Malchism and she goes unblockable, which would have been a little chaotic here. I just didn't want to deal with that because you got to manage your spells. So we're going to go slow and steady. Spells are removed. We're just trying to get to this SP2. She's going to throw her spells. Let's see. She's got all 3 up. Great RNG. So we need to punish the heavy. Come on, throw it. There we go. Backdraft intercept. She doesn't fall for it. So now I still need to remove the orange, which I need to intercept, backdraft. Boom, there it is. Now we're set up to heavy throw the SP2. Boom, fight's over. Huge damage on that SP2. That was 197 crit. And that's why you use them. All right, so niche fight's out of the way. Now we're going to try to push Captain America to greater heights, which this next fight I'm going to drop 2 deaths on. One, I knew that this wasn't a very smart fight. I know Human Torch back in the day used to be the way to go. Put on the Novas, passives, reverse it. We didn't really have that option on this map. And plus this was round 9 and I wanted to test this Captain America since I ascended him last season and see if I could do this fight. I knew I needed to intercept and then hit him with an SP2. Have my shield charges up, make sure he's not, his form's deactivated. There was a lot of things I knew needed to happen, and I felt like Captain America could do this fight. I still think he can do it, even though he's not the best option. You saw the damage there, shield charges fall off, but here's where things are going to go bad. You know, I deactivate, I don't have any shield charges. Everything I said I needed to do, you're going to watch me get away from this that strategy. I should have intercepted. I'm still not feeling comfortable to intercept to remove this protection. But even if I did, I don't have shield charges. Plus, I need to be back at SP2. I didn't have any more 200% science boost. I only had 150, which also hindered me from, you know, being able to just use SP3 to do some big damage. All right, so we still have no shield charges. Now watch his regen, and this is where this is where the fight gets out of control. Right, the window to nuke him, in my opinion, is now gone, and I kind of recognize this. And I am trying to, and then I get intercepted, not once but twice. And this fight is, at this point, it's done, it's over with. He's already refined, he's already had, you know, he was doing the big burst damage. At this point, it's like, you know, you're gonna croak. I should have sent my boy and split the path who had the rank 3 spider hand, which that's how we cleared it. But with the round being what it was, the BG playing strong, I wanted to take this gamble. And that's the 2 deaths on this node was on me. because my boy comes in and smokes it with his piggy. But I only got one of the videos here, but there's really nothing to see on the second one because it's pretty much the same thing. It doesn't work. So come on, hurry up and die. Let's get to the last two fights. The last two fights I'll have Gorr, rank 3, high sig is after this, and a rank 3 Serpent on node 42 when I open. What's that? Power efficiency. So Serpent fight you've seen a couple times this season already, but the Gorr placement here was awkward. I'm surprised they didn't put a destroyer here, is what we've seen all season. It's pretty norm. But yeah, so this is going to be a fun video to show comparison of damage with protection up when I have a SP3 used, and then when the protection's down and I throw the SP3 in, and that's what's going to finish the fight. All right, so you saw when the fight started, because protection's up, he didn't take the big burst because he's got all of those buffs. Yeah, I shouldn't have got hit there, but I did. So we remove it, we throw the SP2. My blessing to get the power still was up, so that was cool. I was able to go right back to back, 2 SP2s. And I'm getting up, I'm waiting, protection comes back. I'm gonna throw SP3 with protection up. He's at what, 69 when we threw it. So we only did 4% damage. And then the burst took him down another 4%. All right, now watch this one. Backdraft intercept, and he's at 54%. Now we're gonna throw the SP3 protections down. And already this is already hitting hard. Now watch the burst. Boom. What was that? 559,000, 58,000 health damage. Ridiculous. That's probably the biggest burst damage I've seen with my SYM Supreme. You just saw it was like 559k on the burst. It was crazy. All right, so I was out of PS1s, so I did have to spend some units. Somebody would probably ask me why. I just fucking wanted to solo this fight. It was a pretty decent placement. I've took it before, but man, I just love SYM Supreme since I took him to rank 3, and I'm not giving up deaths. The round was close. Our BG played well, but it was still super close. We definitely needed the solo, and I wasn't going to give that solo up. Plus, I still had my Mystic boost on. You saw earlier I didn't have a PS1 here. You need it, so we're going to do what I've always done. I'm just waiting. We already missed a rotation for the first 100 on sim charges. Now we're at 100. There's SP1. And after this, I'm going to throw SP3 and use the SP3 for the knockdown to remove the protection. And then we're going to cook with SP2, SP3. No, SP2, SP3 till he's dead. All right, protection's down. He's going to come into me. I don't quite have enough power yet, but I'm about to. All right, still at 100, and here we go. All right, we're gonna go back to SP3. Watch this damage. Protection's still down. And it's like a little over 12, 13k burst damage, bursting down another 5 or 6. All right, SP2 almost pushed him to immortality. We're back at SP3. We know we're gonna get the immortality phase now. Okay, now watch this. Big burst damage, man. Good God. And he's gonna just die. And that was it, man. So my bad on the fucking abs fight. Definitely, I own that one. And I'm fucking playing her because I wanted to be trying to push that dude. But anyway, that's it, man. We won the round. Season 55 coming up.